party at my house tonight? Everyone who's anyone in LA is gonna be there. I'm extremely rich. Hey girl, welcome to my house party. It's a giant mansion, baby. Don't slip on all my money. Yeah, there's a lot of models and some supermodels too. Don't touch my diamond fridge, it costs more than the country of Peru. Seduction is like a game of chess, and I'm the queen. Wait. Can't stop, won't stop dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. Know that tiger's super tight, and if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party, and later on the panda fight. You've really gotta agitate the pandas to get them engaged in combat. They're very docile by nature. I laced their bamboo. Hey girl, heard you couldn't find the dance floor. Just walk right past the garden, go through the Spanish French doors, turn right at the 7th bathroom, then a left at my laser car. You can ride my purebred stallion. If you hit my mode, you've gone too far. Take an upside down left at the MC Escher stairs. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Can't stop, won't stop dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. Our party out just for tonight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. Now let's watch two pandas fight.
It's last week all over again. Let's get the hell out of here!
Can't stop, won't stop, non-stop, running for my life. It's a mansion party. I pray to God we all survive. And if you're feeling saucy, we'll grab some spears by candlelight. It's a mansion party. We're dropping pandas left and right.
Send yourself! Yeah! Party's awesome! So many
Are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Saturday stream where today we are back. We're back after a whole fucking week of being gone due to the holidays. And today we are going to be going over my trip, talking about what I got up to, talking about my family, telling you guys fun stories from my time away, and asking you guys stories about your holidays. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? Hi, Shay. Hi, Little Pink. Hi, Zelix. Hi, Sour. Hi, Queenie. Nezco, are you still there? If you are, hi. And hi, V. Hi, Little Pink. How are you guys doing? Only 2 people in my follow list on Twitch are on right now. Right now, they are mimicking the view rates of Eric's shorts. Which ones? Wait, which of my shorts? It goes everywhere. I'm not. Oh, fucking course I'm here. Well, you said you might be heading out, so I had to ask. You're gonna tell me you might be heading out, and I ask if you're still here. You can't. I'm in the back. Thanks for sharing, Shay. I really appreciate you sharing with the class. That's great info. Is it bubbly? Oh, gifted 1 sub. Eric, yes, that one is a bitch ass motherfucker. I'm sorry. I don't think the 1 gifted sub gets the voice line. What is it? Is it 2 subs? What's the one that gets the Sonic quote? I literally don't remember. I think it's only 2 that gets the Sonic quote, right? What does 5 subs get? Hold on, wait. Stream element, because I can just go look at what my notification settings are. Let's see, right? Was that stream elements? No, wait. Maybe? No, Stream Elements is for the media. So what is it? It's OBS and Streamlabs. All right, 1 second. I want to go check this now. Pretty sure Sonic is 5. I think Sonic might be cheaper than 5. Like, I don't remember what 5 was, because I think there's 1 for 2 and there's 1 for 5. And all right, chaotic. Enjoy your grape. Sorry, I don't get my room decor for another 2 to 3 weeks. Wait, what room decor are you getting, girl? No, but that is a stellar idea. I don't know, my appetite kind of fell off. I've been moving into my new house very slowly. Is it your old room decor? Or are you getting new room decor? Is it alert box? No, it's not alert box. What is it? It's all widgets? I think no, it's definitely not an all widgets. Wait. I feel like it is alert box, but it didn't look like it there. There's the text overlay, nay, event, filter event, custom screen alerts, subscriptions. All right. Resub 3 months, tier 2. Oh, is it different tiers? Oh, it must be different tiers or how you do it. Okay. I also have one for gifted 10. What the fuck is gifted 10? 1 second.
Why didn't you whip those out earlier if you had them?
I'm so upset none of you gift me 10 subs now. I'm so upset. I'm not making it cheaper. That's great. That's great for if I ever get one of you guys to give me 10 fucking subs. That's beautiful. I'm so glad I did that. Wait. Oh my god. So there's A tier 3 one. What's tier 3?
Score myself a hot stud.
How many? I think those are the only two things, right? Those are the only two I must have.
Score myself a hot
All right, it's same
stud.
for tier 2 and tier 3. But there's one for resub at 3 months.
Hey, he's back! The light giver!
Okay, so I think it's 3 months or more. I think it's 3 months or more is what triggers that. Okay. Well, I'm glad to know that those are apparently all of the variations we have. Congratulations. I found it out, y'all. But I'm realizing I haven't asked you guys, how have your holidays been? What did you guys get up to? What did y'all do for Christmas and New Year's and fucking everything? Whole stream today is just gonna be a just chatting where I'm gonna be talking about what
Why didn't
I
you whip
got
those out
up
earlier if you
to.
had them?
No, little pig, what? Oh my god. Fuck you. Is there a discount going on right now? Hold on, wait, no. No, it was funny to me. I wasn't trying to get. Wait, end of 2025, there's a 35% off gift subs
Why didn't
until
you whip those out
January
earlier
2nd.
if you had them?
Okay. There's an over a 1/3 discount. Cause aren't subs up to like $8? Wouldn't that be fucking $80? Wait, did you just do it twice? Wait, today is the 3rd? No. Little pig, no. Oh, fuck, I misclicked. No. Oh, God. Little pig, no. Holy shit. Dude, I mean, A, thank you, but what the fuck? You literally probably could have gifted one sub and been like, hey, Eric, you want to play the sound again? And I would have done it. No. Oh, God. Oh, gee. Well, that's not aligned. Thank you, little pig. JK, have some birthday money for the community? All right. Little pig, that's so... Especially because of the misclick. Is there anything else I can do for you? Little pig, fucking name it. Do you want one of the redeems for free? Or, I don't... Oh, God. Just like the time I went to Dono $20 and fat fingered and donoed at 200 good times. I want you to know, Nez, you are probably the sole reason I've been streaming for as long as I did. Because definitely in those first few months of me streaming, that one dono put me on a high for so long. That it definitely allowed me to ignore anything about them. I don't give a fuck, just having fun. I know, but I could get, we got redeems. I could put on a second hat. Do you want a second hat? You want me to un-VIP someone? You want me to just gigantify a fucking emote for little pig? Anything you want, goddamn. The ways I can pay you back are minimal and pathetic, but goddamn, let me do something for you. About to get out because I want to play Castle Crashers. Alright, Shay. It's a storage room. My old decor. The key is down south with my cousins. Oh, yeah, your cousins who are down south. Holy fucking shit. Well, if I lose my VIP... Yeah, do you want me to delete Chaotix VIP? I'll do it. I'll fucking get rid of it. Nah, your guilt and shame feeds me. Oh, fucking good to hear. While I'm having a miniature crash out at one of you dropping almost $200 by accident again. If I had a nickel, for every time one of my chats has
Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely
$200.
nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this. It's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
And thank you for the bits, you asshole. It was by accident. I thought the second one was a misclick. Wait, no, Little Pig, was the second one intentional or was the second one a misclick? Nah, if I had a nickel for every time someone in my chat community gifted $200 by accident, I would have 2 nickels, which is significantly less money than I actually get from those mistakes. And it's kind of crazy it's happened twice. I've been buying Steam games? Fucking get it, Shay. I beat PVZ. Wait, did PVZ, is that the bombardment
They
game?
were both on purpose.
They
I
were
set
both
hoops
on
for the
purpose.
bet.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I was thinking of PVKK. Never mind. Ignore me, Shay. Ignore me. I was thinking of a completely different game. I was like, I didn't think that game come out yet. Today is the... Oh, God. Okay. Holy shit. Eric would ban me for shits and giggles. No, I would never ban you. I would time you out. Listen, Chaotic, if there's one thing we know about me, it's that I am more than happy to time out you motherfuckers. And I'm always scared to ask someone else to do it, because too many times I've asked a mod to time them out for 60 seconds, and they've timed them out for 60 minutes somehow, or 600 seconds, and I'm just sat here like, that's not what I wanted to do at all. But hi, everybody. Thank you, V, for the bits. Thank you 1,000 times over, Little Pink, for the gifted subs. And welcome to a new year, everybody. That's right. We are back and bitchier than ever. Welcome. I'm Eric as that one, and this is the year of 2026.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like
Little
me.
Pink, fucking stop. Make someone else give me money. I'm gonna feel worse and worse if it's always you. God fucking damn it. 5 years, bitch. Wait. Zelix, thank you for the 5 years. 10 days. And 22 hours, you fucking asshole. I hate you, Zelix. You're the only person in my chat who actively makes me feel old. I need you to know that. I need you to know you're literally the only one in chat who makes me feel old, and I hate it. Hey, a level 4 hype train on 2 people donating. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how little Twitch thinks of me. And I appreciate it. Damn close. Plants vs. Zombie Garden Warfare was the game I bought on Xbox for such a fun for duo games. Okay. I think I did some testing on... Yeah, I think I had a 4-hour test, but hey, Zelix, thank you for the fucking gifted sub. I really appreciate that. And you have gifted over 152 to the channel. Hold up. I gotta scroll back up. I gotta see Little Pink's fucking... Did they give me a total number? All right, I feel better now. I feel a little better now because Little Pink, after those 20 gifted subs you just gifted, you have gifted a total of 34 gifted subs to the community. And I just checked and Zelix has gifted 152. So now I'm starting to think my concerns about who has and hasn't gifted too much money to me, a random asshole, is definitely aggressively skewed by recency bias. Holy shit, Zelix, when did you do that? Wait. $8? But some of yours would have been $5. Right, Zelix? You were gifting back when it was $5 as well. Oh, hype chest. What the fuck is that? Fuck off, Twitch. What is this? Sure, I'll share. There we go. How is Eric 10 years older than me? You don't know how old I am exactly. You don't know how old I am, Chaotic. Please. You don't know my exact age. You probably have a pretty good idea, but 36? I can confidently say I'm not 36. I am not 36. Choo hype chest give you emotes like this one, and the one that I use a lot is the turtle. Oh, that was from a hype train, really? I do 37. You're getting colder, Shay. You're getting colder. But welcome back, everybody. It seems we are very much caught up, and me freaking out over gifted subs and trying to do quick mental math on how much money you assholes have wasted on. No, not back to 42. God damn it. When today was supposed to be fucking chatting about the holidays. And none of you seem to have holiday stories, which is upsetting, saddening, and fully understandable. You all just like to torture me. Ooh, you're very close, Shay. You're very close. Wasted dead. Wait, none of you. Hey, no. I'm giving you guys this one for free since you just fucking ruined my mental math on how much you guys gift me subs. Where is it?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
You were trying to cross the border, right?
Hell yeah. Wait, now, if you gift bits, don't I have bit emotes? Hold on. Let me go to my fucking channel rewards. Creator dashboard. Viewer rewards, emotes. Do I only have one for bits? No, I have 3 for bits. So, y'all, if you've ever totaled, I think, 1,000 bits to me, you unlock the lemon. If you gift 5,000, you get drip, and 10,000 gets you the wanted emote. I think these are the 3 rarest emotes I have. Congratulations. And if any of you are tier 3 subs, you get the Tardibus. I'll gigantify that one. Really let you guys take a look at it. Really enjoy the artistry of my original PNG done up with fishnets and a succubus costume. Oh my fucking god. Uncaroni and wrinkles? Fight me, Shay. I'll kick your fucking ass. My birthday money is part of my holidays. I guess that's true. Little Pink. I just don't associate it with fucking holidays when people say birthday, you know? I couldn't go out for New Year's Eve because I was house dog sitting. Well, I was doing something a little similar for New Year's. I was hanging out with my nephews because, as many of you noticed, I was not here for the holidays. There was no Christmas Eve stream. There was no Christmas stream. There was no
Now you
New
might be
Year's
asking
Eve.
yourself,
God,
Cave,
fuck off,
just
Little
how
Pink.
difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash.
Enjoy your lemon, Little Pink. Enjoy your lemon. Damn, I'm just poor. Hey, Chaotic. Now you could convince everybody you're not poor? What if you gifted 10 subs to the community? Then we would all presume you're rich. But the reason I wasn't here was I got an opportunity to go and hang out with my family for the whole week. Basically, I was chatting with my mom and she wanted me to come out, and we decided to get me out there as cheap as possible. So we looked around at flights and my mom pulled off the most amazing bargain hunting I've ever seen in my life as I flew up to see my family on December 25th, Christmas Day. For some reason, flying on Christmas Day is cheaper than flying any other day of the year. And then to save even more money, on my flight back down to Los Angeles, my mom got me a flight on New Year's Day. On January 1st. So I flew up to see my family on Christmas. I hung out with them until New Year's, and then I flew down on New Year's Day. And boy, howdy, was it stressful as hell. Because my trip started off horribly. I got to the airport, and I had to do a transfer flight. So I was flying out of the Burbank Airport, I believe, here in LA. And I was flying to San Francisco. And then from San Francisco, I had to transfer out to where my family lives. And the problem was, I had a 1-hour layover. Is it San Francisco? I'm gonna stick to that. Unless someone was gonna call me out on that being aggressively wrong. I don't remember where the layover was, actually, just because it was stop and go. Anyway, I had a 1-hour layover somewhere. And my first flight got delayed once, but always delayed by 20 minutes or so. So I'm like, all right, I'm probably gonna have to run to my second flight, right? I'm gonna have a pretty narrow layover, essentially. I spent $50 on Steam games. My money has to be conserved. I understand, Shay. I ain't got 10 subs money. Okay, Chaotic. But then the flight got delayed a second time by another 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, if we land on time, I got about 20 minutes to run from my flight to wherever the next flight is. And then another delay got announced. I'm like, oh, okay, we got a problem. So I went up and I talked to the front desk person. I'm like, hey, so I see our flight's been delayed 3 times. And they're like, yeah, the airport we're flying to is apparently short on air traffic controllers. So they're cutting the number of flights that can come in per hour in half. And I'm like, oh. Would I be able to reschedule my second flight to a bit later? Since it seems like we won't be landing there in time. To which they said, well, the flight you have is actually our last flight out of that city. So you'd have to reschedule for the next morning. I was trying to catch a 9 p.m. flight, and the next available one out of that airport was 9 a.m. I'm like, okay, would we be able to pick a different transfer site? And they're like, actually, out of the Burbank airport, we only fly, this was with United, here. This is the only place we send you out of the United Burbank airport. I'm like, oh, okay. So if I wanted to change anything except for getting into this city and camping out in the airport for 12 hours, oh yeah, to do that, you could go all the way down to the LAX airport, an entirely different airport, and they might have flights for you. I'm like, I see. And I'm calling my mom, and we're trying to figure out everything, and I'm so sick of it. I'm so done. I had to get public transport out to the airport. It took me like an hour to get there. All of this shit was happening. I'm like, I'm just gonna fly. I'm just gonna fly there and we'll see what happens. So I just wait, and the flight was delayed a 4th time. But I eventually got on the flight. We flew in. We landed in that airport, the one that was having to delay everything because they had no air traffic controllers. And would you believe it? I get off the plane. I go find the gate I'm supposed to, and they're delayed by 2 hours. I still had almost an hour until my second flight was going to be able to take off, just because everything at my layover airport had been so aggressively delayed. So I ended getting in to see my family like 2 or 3 hours later than I was expecting to, but everything ended up turning out fine enough, and I got to actually go out. My sister picked me up somewhere around midnight. We got in, I went to bed, and I got to hang out with my family, which was very exciting. So what I want to say is this trip was very interesting for me because this trip felt like the first time I really got to meet my nephews. This wasn't the first time I had met my nephews. It wasn't the first time I had interacted with my nephews. But I think it's been a little over a year since I had last seen them. And the oldest of my 2 nephews is now 4. So I think the last time I would have seen him would have been somewhere between 2 and 3 years old. And I don't think he fully recognized me. But at this point, he is very clearly forming memories, very clearly able to talk about things, you know? Like, he can form sentences. They're not the most complex sentences, obviously, but they're certainly there. So this is my first time really being able to sit down and say, hey, yeah, I'm your Uncle Eric, and getting to hang out and play with him. And that was very exciting. So we got to arrive. I got to say hi to my sister. I got to say hi to both of my parents, which I haven't seen in a hot minute. And then I got to meet my nephews. And that was very, very fun. And it very quickly became extremely exhausting because those 2 rascals absolutely love to wrestle. They love to play fight and wrestle and get picked up and thrown to a degree that I was unfortunately happy to oblige them. There was at one point where one of them was pulling up the cushions on the couch, and I went to put one of the cushions back, And it turned out he was still sitting there and I hadn't seen him. So I started to squish him. And it was like, no, Eric, you're squishing me. And I'm like, that sounds like fun. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna squish you. And I started to squish him with the cushions and he started to push back. And we were fighting with the couch cushions. And the other nephew saw it and came over and wanted to get squished too. And of the 5 days I was visiting, at least 1 hour for 3 of the days, my 2 nephews would run up and ask me to squish them. And I'd have to go upstairs to the couch, and we would basically be squishing them in the couch for just an hour, and it was crazy. It was insane, and it was very fun. I appreciate my nephews so much. They have an unreasonable level of energy, and I was very excited. It sounded like it was your fault. Listen, I thought I was being goofy, and they thought it was one of the best games they've ever played. I also learned something very unfortunate about the hobby I have decided to engage with. So, my nephews are 2 and 4 years old now. So, they like playing with toys, they like wrestling, they like throwing cushions around. They also like watching YouTube videos from time to time, and they love TV shows. I got to watch Bluey and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus and a few other things, but they had one ritual they really liked, which was when it was about an hour before their bath time and then their bedtime, they would ask for a particular YouTube video to get put on. And it was, I think, one of the Mario games. I think it's one of the ones where he gets the hat, you know? Let's see here. Mario game with punching hat. I don't know. I think it's Super Mario Odyssey is what it looks like. Super Mario Odyssey. There was a YouTube video that was someone's no-hit run of all bosses on Super Mario Odyssey. And they sat down and started watching, and I didn't realize what was happening at first. And I look at my sister while they're watching, I'm like, oh, are they playing Super Mario? She's like, oh, no. They just watched the all bosses video. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm watching the video for a minute. I'm like, so wait, does the guy who's playing comment at all? And she's like, no. He doesn't say anything. It's just showing all of the bosses getting no hit run. And I'm like, oh, okay. So they just watched this hour and a half video with no commentary that's just cutting between the bosses. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. And they watched like the whole hour and a half, and she's like, oh yeah, they do it every night. I'm like, oh, okay. So this video, like, how many views does the video have? And she pulled it up, and it was something like 4 million views on this hour long no hit run. And I'm like, that's great. Great. My sister noticed me like fucking reaction. She's like, whoa, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm just realizing how many views you can get for a 0 commentary video on a game right now. And goddamn does it hurt. Oh my god. It was absolutely hilarious. Not as hilarious, though, as learning how young kids like to watch shows. Because it was my first evening we were there, and the kids said they wanted to watch cartoons, and they wanted to watch Bluey. So we went downstairs to the media room, pulled up the TV, my brother-in-law put on, I think, Disney Plus or something. I forget what exactly it was, but it had like Bluey and Mickey Mouse. I think it had to be Disney Plus. And he pulled up Bluey, and immediately one of my nephews goes, "Park!" I'm like, what? Park! what? And my brother-in-law goes, he wants to watch the park episode. Oh, okay. So they like scroll halfway through a season, find a specific episode, put it on, and watch it. And then later, one of them goes like, "Bus, bus," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." They want to watch the bus episode, so we find that one. And then one of them goes, "Mickey." What? Oh, they want to watch Mickey now. Oh, okay. So then immediately after that episode, they go over to Mickey's Mouse Clubhouse. One of them goes, "Duckies, duckies." I'm like, what? Oh, they want to watch the Duck Parade episode. So they watched that, and then they're like, all done, and then they left, and that was the show for the night. And I'm like, all right, that seemed like a very weird watching experience, just because I'm old. I am you know? So I grew up where you turn on the TV, and you're like, yeah, SpongeBob's on, and you watched the episodes that were being presented to you. You didn't really get to pick which episodes you were watching, right? And it didn't really click in for me until the next evening when it was time that they could watch shows again. And we sat down, and one of the nephews goes, Bluey, Bluey, Park. And I'm like, what? Park? I'm like, you want to watch the Park episode again? Yeah. Didn't we watch that episode yesterday? Yeah. You really like Bluey, right? Yeah. Don't you want to watch more of Bluey? Park. I see. I understand. So we watched Park. Right after we finished Park, the other one goes, Bus. I'm like, wait, didn't we watch Park and Bus yesterday? And right when Bus finished, Mickey. And I'm like, I'm learning the pattern here. And boy, howdy, is it insane to listen to. Oh my god, that sounds like kids. The world of video on demand. You have your favorites. I guess I just like when I have a show I love, you know, I sit down and I rewatch the whole show. Oh my god. But that was not the craziest watching experience that happened to me. No, what happened, which was even more insane, is during one of the days, one of my nephews said he wanted to watch Star Wars. I'm like, oh, yeah, well, what Star Wars do you want to watch? And they eventually communicated that they wanted to watch The Phantom Menace, the first one from the prequels, right? So we go up, we sit down, I'm hanging out with my dad, and I'm hanging out with my brother-in-law, and we're sat, the TV set up, Phantom Menace starts, and the kid starts just going, nah. What? No, pod. And I'm like, what? No, pod. My brother-in-law says, oh, they want to skip to the pod race. I'm like, isn't that over halfway into the movie? He's like, yeah, they just really like the pod race though. I'm like, okay, but there's like the fight scenes and like lightsaber stuff and oh, okay. So we skip to the start of the pod race. The pod race starts, and the second the race finishes, no, fight. I'm like, what? Oh, they want to skip to the Darth Maul fight. I'm like, what? Isn't that the end of the movie? So we skipped immediately after, like we didn't even see the celebration or the resolution of the bets or anything. They crossed the finish line. Then we skipped to Darth Maul showing up. And we watched all the way until he got cut in half. And then my nephews turned off the movie. And I'm sat there feeling wrong. Feeling like, what? We didn't watch Star Wars. We watched 2 scenes. We watched 2 scenes of an entire movie. And then my brother-in-law goes, well, I mean, didn't you ever skip through movies at all when you were a kid? I went, I mean, I think there'd be a movie where I'd have one scene I skipped. I'm like, yeah, if there was anything, I think I remember watching Phantom Menace and skipping the pod race. And I do remember as a kid rewatching Phantom Menace. And I would get to the pod race and I would fast forward through the entire race. Because I didn't care. Because it was like after the first watch through, I'm like, yeah, I already know how the race goes. I know they win. I don't need to watch this part anymore. But I liked all the other parts. Like, I would sit through the Gungan stuff, I would sit through the trade negotiations and the politicking. All of that was pretty okay. I got bored at the pod race. That's where I realized I was definitely a very strange kid. But that watching experience got me so aggressively off guard. Just watching my nephew immediately go, no, pod race. And then right when the pod race ends, no, fight. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. But they did introduce me to a few fun shows I had never even heard of. My nephews introduced me to The Floor is Lava, which is a Netflix show I had never heard of, where they essentially make giant living spaces and they have teams of people have to parkour through them, where the entire like thing is built over a swimming pool of slime functionally. And I gotta be honest, great show. If I was a kid, I would have loved it a lot. It's fine as an adult. It's fine. Love the premise. Absolutely hilarious. Would love to take a shot at it. Again, completely understandable watch order. We'll try spinning. That's a neat trick. Oh my god. And then there was one other show. Oh, this was one my sister actually introduced me to, which was... God, what was it? It was like Physical Asia? 1 second. Physical Asia? Yeah, where it was called Physical Asia. Or basically, it's just a show where groups of people from different countries come in and they just go through like these almost Survivor-esque strong challenges of like moving a bunch of weight across like obstacle courses to see which team like is able to move the most weight most quickly, essentially. And it was odd to watch because I kept thinking of Survivor, and there was just something about the way it was filmed where they didn't really seem to know how to like capture each scene to make it like more energized, and it just felt slightly off the whole time. But still, it was very interesting to being introduced. Hey, AFK Fave, how you doing? Oh my god. Welcome. I feel like it's been forever. I'm going to examine your fucking chat history. Hold up. Nah, I'm taking a look. I feel like I can't even... 2 total messages. Hey, AFK Fave, you want to tell me when the last time you messaged was? Do you remember? Because I'm looking at it right now. How have you been, girl? How are you doing, AFK? I'm slagging. Well, let's see. Let's see how much of this data actually transfers over quickly. And he's November 29th, 2024. And it was just you waving with one of your emotes. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I love it. Nah. You fucking vibe out. You fucking get it, girl. No, it was just you messaged. I'm like, wait, AFK Fave. Wait, I've rated them before, haven't I? Wait. When was the last time I remember seeing them comment? Hold on a second. And it was just something where I knew I would get some hilarious data. But it worked too well. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to call you out. It was just so fun of me. It's literally in her name. It is literally in her name. AFK Fave. That's true. Oh, I've drawn you too. Wait, you've drawn me? Wait, did I miss that? Wait. I don't remember this specifically. Where is it? Show me the drawing. So wait, click about. You probably have your links in your about page, right? Right? You do art. Wait, you don't have a Twitter? You don't have a Blue Sky? Wait, how do I see your artwork? I drew you in a cowboy hat? Hi. Don't worry, Queenie, we'll put the glasses back on. Lol. AFK, show me the artwork now. Give it to me. Present it to me. Wait, it's not. No, someone else did the one I'm thinking of, right? Oh, wait, no, I do know the one you're talking. Never mind, I have it. I've literally used this for reaction shots before. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go repost it in my Discord, fucking unprompted. Hey, y'all, for those who want to see the drawing AFK Fave did of me, I just re-added it to the art channel. Have fun with that, y'all. But how you doing, girl? How's your holidays been? I've just been talking about visiting my family and hanging out with my nephews over the holidays. I asked people what they got up to, but there haven't been a lot of stories in response. They've mostly been reacting to me, reacting to how young kids watch shows now. Wait, I have a different model now? When'd you change? Wait, you're a pink without looking. You were a pink cat girl, right? Wait. What the fuck is this? Why do you have black hair? Are you goth now? Hold on. Twitch ads? Fuck. I look at clips, they don't have the Twitch ads, right? Yeah, but your most recent clip is like 9 months old. My PFP is super old. Lol, what the fuck? What? All I see is black hair. I'm having to look at... I'm in ads right now. I can't actually see your model. For, what, 3 minutes? How long do ads on VODs play for? This is horrible. I hate this. So that was all happening. I also got to see my nephew's play area. And they introduced me to a game that they claim they like to play called Don't Break the Ice, where you set up these little ice blocks and there's a character that stands in the middle and you have to knock out ice blocks. It's sort of like horizontal Jenga, essentially. And the way they like to play it is they would run up and smash out every single individual block. And whoever broke it the most won. So what I started doing is just they would come over, they would smash it up, then they would leave to go do something else, and I would just rebuild the ice block board, and then I'd set it back up, and then one of them would notice the ice were there, they would come over. At one point, the younger nephew, the 2-year-old, rolled over and just punched it. Didn't even use the little hammers or nothing. It just sort of punched all the blocks out. And I just kept rebuilding. I'm like, I don't know, they seem to like playing with it, so I'll keep rebuilding it. But my dad brought for them toys he had when he was a kid, and that he gave to me when I was a kid. And it was what were they called? We've talked about these. One second. I'll probably, one second. I'm pulling up my Google history because I looked them up to get a picture of them. They were like the mecha robots that they look like samurai. It's not samurai. Shogun Warriors. Right. My dad brought them the Shogun Warrior toys he had. And they got these Shogun Warrior toys, and they basically literally they were from when my dad was a kid, and then I had it. Like, these toys have probably been actively used by my family for 40 years at this stage. They are missing all of their pieces. Like, these robots come with little missiles they're supposed to be able to shoot out. All of the missiles are gone. Half of the robots come with an arm that they can shoot the arm at, like, off of them at something. All of the arms are gone. They have little attachments you put on them. All of that shit is gone. So it's basically just like a bunch of one-armed giant mech robot guys with no attachments is what they're at now. But they've been in the family for so long that is just hilarious. Wait, are we through the ads? We are. All right, sorry. AFK, let's... Oh, you're very chibi now. Very chibi. You have a bunny doll. Black hair. Oh, wait. No, you have ears. All right, I was about to say, are you just a person now? But no, you got... rounded ears. Round ears. Are you a bear now, AFK? Hey, oh girl, are you a... What else does rounded ears? Martin. A fisher. Tanuki. But you got little highlights. I do love the star. The star and the glasses are my favorite part. Although the boba tea item is very adorable as well. I love your new model. It's very chibi. It's very chibi. Congrats. What caused you to swap over, though? If you're still here and willing to unlurk. Ooh, or mice. Ooh, are you a mouse? So we got them those Shogun Warrior toys, and they started playing with them, and the older of the two decided he wanted them to fight his favorite ninja toys. And then he busted out these 5 different colored little ninja guys, and he flipped a switch on all of them. And then they all started farting. I'm like, oh, what are those? And my nephew goes, they're the farting ninjas. And I said, the what? The farting ninjas. They talk to each other through farts. And they're gonna beat the giant robot guy. And so that's where I gotta learn about their favorite toys, the farting ninjas, which are, I don't even know if that's what they're called. I don't know where my sister got these things or what they're even meant for, but it was like these 5 different ninjas, each of which was a different color. There was like a blue one with a bow, and there was like a bigger one that was like all in black and had size, and it was just... all they did is every like 30 seconds or so, one of them would make a fart noise. And apparently that's how they communicate with each other. And they first told me they're farting ninjas. I really thought it'd be something like Silent and Deadly, but no, they're very loud little guys. And it was hilarious because they finished playing with them. They put most of them away, and then they went off to do something else. And when I was cleaning up the play area, I was walking around, all of a sudden I just heard a... And I stopped and I looked around, and it took me 5 minutes of searching to find one of the farting ninjas hidden under something. And I just had to track it through its farts. And there was something humiliating about that. And there was something humiliating about the fact that I had to track down a toy through its fart noises so I could clean up the play area correctly. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else happened. My grandparents on my dad's side visited for one day. We went out to a barbecue joint. We got a buffet there, which was nice. For New Year's, we got firecrackers. I got to see my nephew's first time playing with those little poppers, you know? You like throw on the ground and they go pop, right? And I think I found them. V, why would you look these up? Why would you look up the farting ninjas? We don't need more details on the farting ninjas. We already know far too much about the farting ninjas. Oh, gosh. And they had a lot of fun with those little pop things. Absolutely adorable watching them play with them. Let's see here. What else did I get up to? Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it was mostly chilling out and entertaining the boys for most of the days. But it did catch me at a slightly inconvenient time because when I was heading out to hang out with my family, I had just finished editing 25 shorts. And I had a goal now. I had a goal for this year to get a whole month of daily shorts releases. The problem was, while I had finished editing all the videos, I hadn't given them all their captioning pass. So I had none of them ready. And I was going to be there until New Year's Day. I would be on a plane on New Year's Day. So I downloaded 5 of the videos, brought them with me, and basically for any hour that the kids were off at, like, I think they went to parkour class one day or during bath time or something, I was doing video editing with the goal of getting 5 of these videos captioned up, uploaded, and ready to go. So I'd have basically this first week to get more of the the next 20 videos edited, uploaded, and ready to go. Because my big goal for this year, my New Year's resolution, the main thing I'm wanting to do is 1 straight month of daily shorts releases. And that month has started. We started on New Year's Day with the first short of the year. The second we got another short out, and today's the 3rd. So that means we've got 3 shorts currently out on YouTube. And only one of them has passed the 1,000 mark. But it still seems to be going up, so I'm very proud of that. So y'all, I want you guys to keep your eyes peeled, get ready, because I dove deep into the content mines. I have been working and I will be working to keep this flow going, and we are going to have a full month of shorts, which means not today, but at some point we're also going to have a stream where we're going to go over some of this data and see what we can find out. What I already know is apparently New Year's Day was not a good day to drop a short, because that video did horrible numbers. It did dreadfully. Luckily, today's short is doing kind of the usual average numbers, so I think maybe it was just a holiday drop. It's not a good idea. But we'll see. We'll leave it alone for now, but I wanted to give you guys the heads up that we're going to be having all of this coming out, ready to go. We're going to be having lots and lots for you guys to engage with. Hell, I might even decide to start streaming just a little bit more for this month. Really make this a month of content. But yeah, let's see here. There was that. Oh, my sister at one point started playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, which was very funny because she apparently started playing in the middle of someone else's save. So both her and I had no clue how the game worked, and we're really just trying to figure it out how we went. Well, lots of sites are also hiding any new stuff for news reasons. Yeah, but today's was the one that did well, so I think today's news is not what affected it. If we're being fair. Yeah, for those who haven't heard, in today's news, things are happening in the world.
You should fucking suck his dick.
I appreciate that, Zelix. I appreciate the offer. Which is very, very serious stuff. Very serious stuff is happening to the world, and stuff I don't have a huge influence on, so I think for the most part I'm going to leave it at that. I'm probably going to leave it at that for now. We'll see what goes on, and if I have opinions I feel the need to share, but for now, I think we'll leave it at that. So, that was pretty much my trip. Yeah, my flight back was pretty uneventful. Got back in, and resettled yesterday, and now we're officially back. How about all of y'all? I'm wondering how your guys' holidays were. I know basically 100% of my story was just about me interacting with my nephews, but that's what a majority of my trip was. Whether it was babysitting, entertaining, or just helping dilute the energy onto as many people as possible, taking care of a 2 and 4-year-old is insane. And there was a point where I could tell my sister was very irritated when I was able to sleep through their morning antics one morning. Because I remember getting up one morning and coming out to the play place and my mom going, "Oh, I'm sorry, did we wake you?" And I was like, "What?" It's like, "Oh, they've been out here for like an hour playing." I'm like, "Nah, I just woke up." My sister just gave me the dirtiest side eye. You know, like, I'm sorry, I'd sleep like the dead. Ain't nothing getting me up once I'm down. Yeah, yeah, little pink. Yeah, that did recently happen. That's very, very true. So true. True. That's true. That's definitely true. But how about your holidays, little pink? You get up to anything for Christmas or New Year's? You see family or go out and do anything fun? Oh my gosh. I didn't tell you guys. Right before I left, though, I did hang out with people here in LA. I hung out with Milkblade and Lotus, and they took me out to a new bar. We were going out and they're like, "Hey, we want to take you to a Star Wars themed bar we know in the area." I'm like, "All right, I like nerd shit." So went out, we were walking down the street towards this place, and in the distance we saw 2 people playing with lightsabers just on the sidewalk in front of a building. And I hear Milkblade just go, "Oh God." I look over, I'm like, "What?" He's like, "That's where we're going." I'm like, "Yeah." "What?" "Those 2, they're playing with lightsabers." I was just quiet for a second. I went, "You 2 got me and decided to take me to a Star Wars themed bar, and you're cringing out that people at the Star Wars bar are playing with lightsabers. All right, we'll see what goes on here." We got to the bar, and it's kind of done up, you know, a little bit like the Tatooine Club, you know, though it's pretty small. There's like people chilling out, and it's not really just a Star Wars bar. It's more of a nerd bar. Like, it's very Star Wars dominant, but there's other bits of like other nerd culture paraphernalia all around. All of their drinks are based off like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Ghostbusters, what have you. But as we're going in or going up to get a drink, there's this one woman sat at the bar, taking up like 2 seats of space with her laptop on the bar. And she just sat there working on her laptop. And I glance over as I'm ordering a drink, and I realize she's sitting there shopping on Facebook Marketplace. And we probably hung out there for over an hour, and at no point did she move from her seat or stop shopping on Facebook Marketplace. That woman was dedicated to looking for good deals. And it caught me so off guard. But I went to order a drink. That was the, Stay Puft Marshmallow drink. I think it was just called the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was what they named the drink. And apparently, whenever you order it, what they do is they flip off the lights and they hit a button that plays the Ghostbuster theme. So it's just like, "Ghostbuster!" You know, to get everybody in the bar to yell it as they hand you the drink. So the lights turn off, and Lotus fucking grabs his chest and leans back into his seat. And I go, "You okay, buddy?" And he looks over and is like, "When the lights went out, I thought I got shot." I'm like, "What?" "Yeah, I thought I died or something." Oh, hey. Rye? Did you change your name? Raida Drawing? Well, welcome back, Raida. Welcome. You missed our big old story time for the most part. I was talking about my holidays. How you doing, my guy? Why you changing your name, and how was your holidays? I don't think I've heard the actual Ghostbusters song in a while. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Bustin' makes me feel good. Welcome, Ryan. Welcome back, my dude. We are celebrating a brand new year, new me, new people making me feel uncomfortable in chat by gifting subs in numbers that make me fucking embarrassed. New content available on YouTube as this month we're going to be having daily shorts releases, so keep your eyes peeled. And we'll see if I can't up my streaming schedule a little bit, depending on how things are going. Basically, new year, new dedication to the grind. But how you doing? The standout gifts I got this year, a cube-shaped fidget spinner? Do you mean a Rubik's Cube? I also got one of those small Lego sets, police jet ski. Ooh, I got socks and underwear, so be jealous. Ultima! What do you mean welcome back, Eric? Welcome back, Ultima! How you doing, my guy? Is that your first comment of the new year? Come on, give me the nice redeem. Ultima, give me the nice redeem. Let's see it. Let's see your timing, my dude. My mate who spoke Spanish told me it is more Ito is more mask and Ito is more femme. And since I'm a trans bitch, I put it to Ida that someone already owns Raida. Damn. I am very confused by that. Ida is femme. Alright. I'm gonna keep calling you Rye, though. Rye drawing. Raida drawing. Well, hell yeah. And you just added on drawing to be more specific. Fucking get it. Hey, Ultima, thank you for the 1 year, 3 months, 26 days, and 22 hours, I guess. Welcome back, my dude. How have your holidays been? What have you been getting up to? And what are your plans for the new year? Any y'all bitches got any fun New Year's resolutions? As mentioned, mine is just to get through 1 month of daily shorts releases, which I'm going to have to do some editing to get up to already, but we'll have fun with it. We'll most certainly have fun with it. Ito, ita typically means small. A is the fem form. Interesting. No, not a Rubik's Cube. It's a metal cube that you hold by a set of opposite corners and you spin the rest of it around. No, that sounds like a Rubik's Cube to me. That sounds like just a worse Rubik's Cube. Had some good time with the fam? Hell yeah, Ultima. Any really good gifts? Anything as good as socks and underwear? Bah. Getting my passport. Shit. I gotta update my passport. My passport actually goes out of date this year. I think in 6 months? I think you could like fix it real quick and easy online, so I should definitely get up to that, but I don't know, it's like 6 months before I'm really in trouble. I'll fucking manage it at some point. What, I just gotta do it before the next time the government shuts down, right? As long as that happens. I got a jacket. I really like it. Does it have a chest pocket? Whenever I get a new jacket, I always make sure it gets a chest pocket. The main reason is my dad, for a few years, had a hip problem going on that he didn't quite understand. And what it was is growing up, my dad always kept his wallet in his back pocket, right? And his wallet got thick enough that sitting on it for multiple hours had actually partially moved his hips out of alignment essentially, and it wasn't until he took it out of his back pocket and put it somewhere else that it eventually like fixed itself. So I always get coats that have like an internal chest pocket. That way, that's where I can keep my wallet. So I'm never sitting on my wallet. I don't trust like that. I don't trust like that. Listen, my wallet's not thick. It's probably not actually going to be a problem for me. I don't trust like that. Being able to pull it out of your chest pocket just kind of feels nice, you know? It also does a lot to reduce your fears of being pickpocketed. Not gonna lie, I peeked in gift. I got a book of Bill. Also Satisfactory. I got on December 29th. I've already put 42 hours into it. It do be an addictive game, especially in the early game. I really love Satisfactory's early game. Though the best point is once you get like automated energy online, when you can just expand your energy and you don't have to be manually feeding fuel into anything. Oh, that's the best. I absolutely love it. Pictures on Discord. We have pictures in the Discord? Pictures of what? The farting ninjas. Yeah, that looks like them. I see. Yeah, Little Pink. That looks like a real shitty Rubik's Cube. Yeah. Ultima is currently on a 25 stream streak. God damn it. Stop streaking in my chat. Stop that, Ultima. Damn, well, it's so thick it's causing hip displacement. Exactly. Holy shit, it spins. Get it, Ultima. Absolutely get it, my guy. Oh, yeah, and one other thing. On my trip, one day I was bored. So I did a quick round. Of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I was just doing one of the weapon masteries. I ended up getting the high explosive grenade. So there's literally only one weapon mastery achievement left. However, I accidentally got a second achievement. Because that run of the high explosive grenade mastery turns out was my 100th run since they updated achievements. So I ended up getting the complete 100 dives achievement as well. So I am now officially at 297 achievements out of 300. I am at 99%. And the only 3 achievements that remain are beat the game with no gear on difficulty 4, beat the game with no gear on difficulty 5, and the heavy revolver weapon mastery. So we're basically, if I can get one win on difficulty 5, that'd knock out 2 achievements and would just leave us with the heavy revolver weapon mastery. We'll see if I end up getting there. But unfortunately, YouTube has fucked me over. You guys might not know, but YouTube's algorithm has captured me and forced me to re-download a game I wish I could never play again. I've been sucked back into League of Legends. I got sucked back in. It's hell. All of you stay away from it. But I got back-to-backed. YouTube back-to-backed me. Because I was just scrolling through shorts, and I got the shorts of this hilarious autistic woman named Tenchi, who wears Cho'Gath cosplay as she plays in iron difficulty games because she has no clue what she's doing and is constantly crashing out about how bad she is at League of Legends. And not in the, oh my god, I'm so bad, like straight up screaming, reeing at the screen, losing your shit. Think I've heard of her because of the costume. Yeah, probably. She's in silver. She's made it to silver. I think YouTube's gotten all of you. This is something I've noticed lately. You guys want to hear a theory? I think YouTube is or at least unintentionally recrafting television in a way. Do you guys, for those of you who are unks like me, y'all remember when everybody kind of saw the same few TV shows within the same week, you know? Like all the kids who watched Nickelodeon saw the new episode of a Nickelodeon episode within the same week, or the same reruns within the same period of time. Like they would all be talking about like the same thing. I think YouTube's algorithm is becoming so broadly consistent with itself that it is really starting to feed, at least with shorts especially, it's starting to feed up a lot of the same shit to even unrelated people. And I know this. I know that, I wish I could remember what it was specifically, but there was a video. There was a video I thought was really niche because it was talking about, I don't remember if this was like an anthropology thing or a paleontology thing. Like it was a science thing, right? And it was a really specific science thing. And I can't remember what it was, but it gave a fun fact. And when I was hanging out with some friends of mine, I'm like, hey, fun fact about this science thing. And I started to say it. And then one of my other friends completed it. And I looked at him and I said, did you see that short? He's like, yeah. I'm like, do you watch a lot of that type of content? It's like, nah, it just sort of came up. And now I'm hearing a lot of you have seen Tenchi recently. And I'm now wondering if you guys have also seen the Mundo streamer. Because that was how I got back to back. Or we are all nerds and the algorithm feeds us the same shit. True, but it was just something where he doesn't watch that content, but he still got served that thing. So it could be, it's like doing a web where it says, all of these people are friends, we'll serve them all some similar content at the same time. Or it's just creating, these things are fucking popular, we're gonna give everybody a shot at seeing them, you know? I've not even heard of the Mundo guy. Okay, then that might be, what is it? Aloys? I've been getting his shorts. He also does cosplay. He paints himself blue and puts on a suit and he plays Mundo and he's like Challenger, like where Tenchi is in silver apparently. Aloys is like professional essentially. But he just plays Mundo, pure tank, and just plays a bass boosted version of Satisfaction where it's just going push, 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 push. And just like 1v9 marches down lanes as an unkillable raid boss, essentially. But I got back to back. I was getting served up Tenchi shorts of her having autistic crash outs and getting fucking outplayed by nerd stepping. And I was getting Aloy's bass boosted Mundo fucking fanfare clips. I was like, fine. So I reinstalled League and I've been playing a little bit. And I, within like 2 days of playing, crawled from, I think I started in silver and I'm all the way like, I think I'm in gold 3 or gold 2 already. But it's, oh god, I'm so upset I'm back in the League. I need to talk to Milk to get me into like Heroes of the Storm or something. Anything except League. But if I'm solo playing, that's essentially where I'm going. And I'm oh god. I hope you feel better soon. Saint, you're probably not talking to me. I hadn't even looked at chat. I haven't seen much of her stuff, but I've been seeing stuff from Polypuff. I have no clue who this is. Is she hilarious? If so, I might take a look at some of their shit. I have not heard of the Mundo streamer. Listen, if you want some hilarious shit, look up Aloy's Push, and you'll see a fucking dedicated chat to 1-bit, and it's great. I got fed the song The Day the Nazi Died by Chumbawamba. The day... Oh, I see. I can't imagine why that was popping up. No, what was it? I got fed recently a song called The List. Let's hear The List. If I can find it. By a guy called Moonwalker. If you guys want a very relevant song for what's going on in politics right now,
Polypuff is a dude.
I highly
He's
recommend.
Funny.
Oh,
he
Polypuff
is a
is a
challenger
dude.
level Korean Bard main.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, fuck that. I hate Bard, but you know, good for them. Apparently I wasn't the only one. Yeah, I can see why that popped off at the time. But if you want a hilarious song as well, I recommend Moonwalker's The List. Oh, Stream Elements. If any of you need a new desk or chair, and do you want to give me 30 to 40 bucks, simply click the link below. I have no clue if that link still works. I'm hoping for the best. My mate said if you shrink down the list, you could use it as a barcode in a self-checkout. Fucking get it, dude. Get it, my dude. So, I guess that's what's been happening. YouTube's trying to get me back into League of Legends. I gotta fucking play with my nephews for a while. We got shorts coming out like crazy. America's invading Venezuela. And I think YouTube is unintentionally recreating a weird, we've all seen the same videos vibe more and more. I think as their algorithm gets more and more honed towards shit. So that's all exciting, all good news, all amazing. And AI is still happening, so we'll see what happens with that. I did not know about the Vincella lore. I have no clue what Vincella is. I haven't the slightest. Not in the slightest. Oh, notification from YouTube. What's up? Eric, yes, that one is live. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a great thumbnail. Or I should actually check the thumbnail. Let's see here. We have the robot guy, Bluey, Break the Ice. We've got my nephews crawling on me, Floor's Lava, Phantom Menace, and a cookie toy. Yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything. Hell yeah. May can invoicing Venezuela. I have no clue what you're saying, Rye. I have no clue at all. I have none of the context I think I would require in order to be able to decode that. Best of luck in all your future endeavors. Oh, okay. Well then, I suppose that's all I got. Huh. I really thought catching up on a week at a time would take at least 2 hours. Venezuela? Fucking rough to spell. It do be fuck. Were you trying to type out American invoicing Venezuela? Oh wait, invoicing. Invading? America invade... I'm sorry. So what you typed was American invoicing Venezuela, when what you wanted to say was America invading Venezuela. So I have a friend called Sarah, right? And most of the times I hang out with her, it's when we, as a big friend group, are playing something like Jackbox. Like when we have a bunch of us on, we're all in Discord, we're all hammered. We're all hammered out of our minds, right? We're playing different Jackbox games. And there was one evening where I don't know what the fuck she was drinking, but she was absolutely gone. And at one point, she saw one of my prompts, essentially, and just started yelling in chat, indiscernibly, just into the voice, right? Into the voice channel. She's like, guys! And eventually we're like, what? And she just goes, Bud Boof. and then went silent. Then we heard a thud. Then nothing. And after about 2 minutes, we started hearing snoring. And the next morning, she woke up. It was like, guys, why do I have typed out into my Discord? And she sent us the message. And it was something, I don't know if I'll actually be able to get her spelling on this, but it was... Boof. Excuse me, for real. And we're like, yeah, we wanted to ask you about that. She's like, when did I type this? I'm like, oh, you didn't type it initially. You said it. And we said we didn't understand what you said. So I guess you typed it out. She's like, what was happening? We were playing Jackbox, and I think I had this drawing. And we showed her a snap of the drawing that I had for something. She goes, oh, I know what I said. What did you say? She goes, the nose is too long. Ew. So whatever state she had been in, nose too long turned into ew. So apparently ew was correct. Ew was correct. But nose turned into buh. And too long, or probably I think she meant too big. Too big turned into too boof. And so Boa de Boof has actually become a bit of a meme in my friend group. Where sometimes you just gotta drop a Boa de Boof on something. Oh god. But no, what was it? Oh, we were talking She-Ra shit-faced Sarah. Oh my god, Rye, are you okay? Sarah shit-faced is just me sober, for real, for real. Understood, Rye. I'm glad I was able to decode that one. Yeah, I suppose so. But no, that one competes, right? Because we have her memes sometimes compete with a few of the Junie memes we've gotten out of our friend group. Because there have been times where Junie has said the most out-of-pocket shit that very much matches Drunk Sarah's out-of-pocket shit. But one of our favorite ones to joke about, was the time Junie tried to gaslight two of the Lord of the Rings nerds in our group about Gandalf lore. Because I think it was me and Milkblade were talking about Gandalf's transition from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White, right? Because like of how it happened. And then I think I had recently watched a lore video. I was talking about, well, he did actually die, I think, and he was taken back into the heavens, and then they sent him back transformed. So it wasn't like he transformed on Middle Earth. He did die in his fight with the Balrog, but was essentially sent back afterwards to be Gandalf the White. And Milkblade was talking about some stuff, and then Junie was hearing with us, and I don't know if she was irritated that we were talking about our nerd shit. I don't know if she just was like, oh, I bet I can get them or something. We were talking about Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White. We were talking about some of his other like names that he was known as, how he transformed, like how he was one of the angel beings. And just out of nowhere, Junie just in the chat goes, yeah, but I mean, he was much stronger when he was Gandalf of the fucking moon, right? And the Discord went dead silent as me and Milkblade buffered for a second. And I was like, what? She goes, yeah, you know, when the god of the moon brought Gandalf back as Gandalf of the moon. And me and Milk were just like dead silent. And then she goes, I got you guys. He was never Gandalf of the Moon. And I literally don't remember if it was me or Milk who just fucking broke at that moment. But one of us went, yeah, we fucking know he was never Gandalf of the Moon. What the fuck are you on? And it wasn't until like a week later she finally admitted, yeah, I thought I could gaslight you guys into thinking there was a Gandalf of the Moon. And we were like, why would you think that? She's like, well, I don't know Lord of the Rings lore. I thought there could be Gandalf of the Moon. Because you were like, Gandalf of this, Gandalf of that. I wanted there to be Gandalf of the Moon. I thought I could trick you guys. We're like, so this lore you have no clue about. You took a wild shot at trying to gaslight two people going into the particulars of lore not talked about in the books, but talked about in the appendices. To try and gaslight them into thinking there was a Gandalf of the Moon. Oh my god. Junie is great. I love Junie from the very bottom of my heart, and I hope to remain friends with her for the rest of my life. That girl does not know how to gaslight. She has many talents. She has many amazing, outlandish talents that I don't think anybody on Earth will be able to compete with. Her ability to gaslight people is so confusing in that she only ever applies it on topics she has no clue what's going on. It's coincidental that she's playing a game with a moon god right now. That's probably where it came from. What's Junie playing? Junie, what are you doing? Oh, she's fearing and hungering. Well, that's nice to know. I'm glad she's fearing and hungering right now. Walking home is a woman's simulator? God damn it. God damn it, Junie. You tried gaslighting some Marillion readers about Lord of the Rings lore, specifically about Gandalf and a moon god. Bring him back as Gandalf of the Moon. If y'all ever want to catch her off guard, if she's ever just going off on something and there's not a lot of chat movement on her stream, just ask her if she's talking about Gandalf of the Moon again. I guarantee you it'll catch her off guard for a second. And then I'll hear about it. Yeah, then she'll come and yell at me, probably. Yeah, most likely. That's my bet. That's my bet. Noted. Very noted. I give you guys too many ways to fuck with her sometimes. They don't come out frequently, but there are streams where I will give you guys the most random of ammunition to use. That's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? Fully unexpected. Wait, that gives me an idea. What's your idea, Ultima? What's your idea? Hold up. Well, Ultima, wait. Please seek approval of the council before you proceed. Listen, I understand she's a funny moth internet person, but she is dangerous. Oh, by the way, the Goku and Frieza kissing meme I sent a couple of days ago, that was in response to something Junie said in a clip. Oh, God. Oh, God. What is Junie? Why is Junie watching fucking Dragon Ball? What? We may need to make a 7 TV emote of Gandalf of the Moon. God, you don't even need to make a 7 TV emote. Right, if you make a good photo, I can make it an emote on my side. Bonus points if it's animated. And as long as you have a sub to me, you can drop my emote in her channel. We can just unleash fucking emotes from my channel. No, what was it? Someone who was watching my channel once saw this emote. This one that you guys love. It was like, how in the fuck did you get that approved? I'm like, I don't know. I just submitted it. Characters kind of like Gandalf of the Moon, if you think about it. Yeah, that'd probably work. That'd probably work. God, please wait till I'm not streaming. I can't have her fucking knowing I'm streaming and coming after me, okay? Fuck it, we ball. Oh God, Rye, no, Rye, wait. How many of my goddamn emotes are from you? Oh my God. I give you guys too much power. You know, we consider how much power I give you payback for the fact that sometimes you guys just give me $200 and then fuck off. This is straight up that scrap line from the original Destiny. That wizard came from the moon. Do I get bonus points if I use Gandalf's big natural version? Gandalf has a big naturals version? I only know about Rave Gandalf. Speaking of Rave, I got a song recently. YouTube sent me a song, and I want to share it with you guys. Let's hear. Necron Rave. Hey, let's hear. I'll drop this fucking in the Discord for you guys, but I got a great song. You should all listen to it. I might even give you guys 30 seconds, because that probably won't kill my stream. Let's hear. Boop, boop. Where is desktop audio? There we go.
Sleep mode deactivated. Scanning for BT.
I have no clue how YouTube knew to send this to me, but I appreciate it. Get it, V. Get it, V.
On the floor, he's not here for a galactic war. Dusty joints and metal bones, trays and brothers of base cones. Forget the harvest, forget the pain.
We gotta get to the chorus. We'll get through one chorus and then we'll end it.
Gas flares, hypersnaps, cracking. The tomb is vibrating. Execute the party protocol.
Get it.
Out of the grave into the rave. Show the galaxy how we behave. Out of the grave into the rave. The only thing we really crave. Neon green and living metal.
All right. Yeah, that's the Grave Rave by the Necrons. Have fun with that. Funky. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I've dropped it in the Discord. If any of you guys want to listen to the full version, have fun with it. Like it. Support the fucking uploader. Or find out if this is actually the original one. Or if this is someone else's reposted. From there, do your own homework. Figure out if this is the real one. I have no clue. I just clicked the first one I saw. This might be stealing. I don't know. I'm sorry. Hey, if I just shared a link to someone who isn't like the real OG on this, my apologies. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. It's been too long since I've streamed, y'all. I think it's been over a week. What? My last stream? How many days ago was it? I could probably look at content, right? Yeah, I could just look at my recent streams. Creator dashboard, content, videos. It was December 20th? So the 31st, 11, 12, 13. Has it been 14 to 2 full weeks? I thought it was only like 1 full week. Shit. I'm so sorry. Basically, I'm saying sorry because I'm already feeling goofy and a little tired and out of it. And we've only been live for an hour and 45 minutes. It's been too long since I've streamed. It's been far too long, y'all. But I've got great news. Clizzard's not here, unfortunately, so I can't thank Clizzard for it. But over Christmas, Clizzard sent me a few games. Let's hear what I get sent. Bastion, Deadbolt, Ball X Pit. I also picked up a demo for another game. We've got only 3 achievements left for Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. And I'm thinking of this next weekend, maybe reaching out to some people and looking at maybe doing an Among Us collab. Don't hold me to that yet. I'm thinking of setting it up. Last time I really tried to coordinate something and didn't quite work super well. but I'll see about trying to push myself to get this up and running. I'll say committing myself to getting one collab in this month at least. The month of content, we'll try to get one collab in. But we've got a lot of games locked in that I'm probably going to be showing off, including a demo. I'm probably going to do Ball X Pit. I don't know if I'll do Bastion. I might not do Bastion, but I might take a look at Deadbolt, because that one seems hilarious in a certain way. Ball X Pit fits into my classic games, like the games I always show you guys, so we'll probably do at least one stream of that. Then I've got a demo for a game called The Last Caretaker that seemed sort of interesting. So I think we got a lot of things lined up that I kind of want to show you guys. So we'll definitely be having content for you all this week. Obviously, it probably won't be until, next week, maybe Wednesday. I might pull things off a little earlier in the week. Like I said, I'm thinking of maybe bumping up some more streaming for you guys, but we'll definitely see about it. I'll talk to Milkblade, and maybe we'll bring you guys a Heroes of the Storm stream. We'll see how that goes. We'll probably get you an Among Us stream sometime this month. No guarantees on when I'll be able to pull that off, but we've got content coming, y'all. We've got shorts, we've got games, we've got everything I'm going to be trying to deliver out to you guys. So I hope you're excited. I hope to see you all as we progress. And I hope this month ends up being as fun for all of you guys as it will be stressful for me. What the fuck? Gandalf's big naturals are too big for the file to send? Hey, Discord does that with a lot of files, to be fair, to be 100% fair. Bastion and Ball X Pit are good games. Hell yeah, Bastion is fun. Yo, Velky, wait, Is Milk still alive? Wait, he was one of the people at the top of my list for doing... Fuck! I was literally wrapping up. God damn it. Valky, thank you for giving me the warning. How was your holidays, Valky? Today was just sort of a yap stream, just talking about my holiday trip, telling people what's coming up in content world, and just sort of getting into it. And shrink the picture. True, though. Should have wrapped up faster. Very true. But then I would have gotten you guys over to him for like the last minute. Let's see what's left. I could send you to Junie. I could send you to Joel. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, hell yeah. I see exactly who I'm going to raid. You nerds are going to fucking love this. And these nerds are going to be confused as hell for 30 seconds. I hope I get more time to bother you. You definitely will, Queenie. You definitely will. But I want to thank you all for coming back and visiting me in 2026. Sorry I wasn't able to stream until the 3rd, but I was traveling and resettling in. Go to the YouTube, check out the shorts, especially the 2 older ones from the 1st and the 2nd, because they have very little views, and I'll just feel better if we can just get a couple more views on those. Thank you. I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. And we've got lots and lots to get up to. Remember, I love you all. So let's get ready to raid, y'all. I'm sorry for the short stream. It's literally my first stream in 2 weeks, and I'm feeling it hit me. I'll make sure to push myself next time. And when we have a game, it'll make it easier. But let's get ready to raid, y'all. We're going to be raiding into Venomoss and Sammy, who are both live. And I hope you guys remember them. So there is our raid target. Here is our raid message. And I hope to see you all there. Take care. Good evening. Good night. Good weekend. Good New Year's. Stay safe. And let's get ready to raid. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go, girls.